I'm waiting. Abhimanyu, are you doing? Are you trying? Samreen has answered already. I'm waiting. Rajlakshmi, come on, try. You never know your answer is going to be right. Even if it's wrong, it's absolutely okay. Try to make a, wild guess. Okay. Okay, I got from Rajalakshmi and Abhimanyu. Palm Chow, can you send? I'm waiting. Okay, great. Okay. Yeah, I've got 3 different answers from 4 of you. And the right answer is fewer. That's C. Okay. And why is fewer? Because Samreen says because few is used for number and less is used for quantity. But why fewer, Samreen? Why not few? Okay, her answer is there is a comparison. It's a comparative adjective. Clearly with a pump. Pam Chow is answering with that. There's a word that she caught. Than. If you look at and if you observe, there were fewer than 50 people in the whole auditorium. Okay, so there is a comparison to some level of 50 people, and then, trying to give an idea of how many people were there in the auditorium. Now, like Samreen told that fewer, or let's talk about the comparative adjective of few is fewer, little is lesser. So when I look at, all of us know there are 2 kinds of nouns, countable and uncountable nouns. Of course, there are a lot many nouns that under which you have these 2, countable and uncountable. Now, when I say countable, something that can be counted, has individual units. Okay. Let's say 5 students. So I can say few students. Few chocolates. I could see few bags lying on the floor. So bags can be counted, students can be counted. But the moment I say little or lesser, I will use it with uncountable nouns, which they are things that cannot be counted as individual units or in number. They can be measured though. Okay. So let's say there's little water left in the bottle. All of us know water cannot be counted. It can be measured in liters, be it a dairy product or anything to do with liquid on an abstract noun. It could be, let's say there is a little oil in the bottle. I will never say few oil. So the moment I know that it is referring to people, the very first thing that goes away is little and lesser. Now the left out is few and fewer. So because there is than, so that means there is kind of comparison to 50 people, it has to be fewer. So remember, there are times that you don't know the answer or you have confusion. Please try to eliminate the wrong answers first. The remaining ones will kind of give you a better idea of what, you are, the percentage of going towards the right answer increases. Yes, will you do that? And did you get the logic behind the little, few, fewer, lesser? Yes, that's good. Okay, let's go to the next one. It's a conversation between Vishnu and Hamid. Vishnu says, why is everyone leaving the village in a hurry in this heavy rain? Hamid's answer is, there is dash danger that might flood. So people are going to higher areas. So what is your answer? Try to, of course, don't try to cheat. Don't Google. Give me your answers. I'm not actually announcing that your answer is wrong here. Uh, Try. Even if you don't know, I still want you to try. Okay, I got it from Samreen and Abhimanyu. Raj Lakshmi and Pamchao. Yeah, waiting. Raj Lakshmi and Pamchao. Pam. How do I pronounce your name? Maybe, I'll ask you to unmute. It'll be nice to listen from you. Yes, I've asked you to unmute, Pam. Tell me, how do you pronounce your name? I'm sorry? It's okay. Say it out loud. Okay. Pam Chow. Okay. I'll call you Pam. Is that okay? Yes, great.
Yes.
Yes, I'm waiting, Pam and Raj Lakshmi. Sometimes maybe I'll ask you, since you are lesson number for this demo, I will ask you to unmute. I mean, I'll have to just make sure I enable that feature. You can give out the reason. You need not type, but please type out the answer. And if you have something else to ask, you could ask me to unmute. Yes, Pam, we are waiting for your answer. Okay. Most of you are and most of you are right. Sorry, most of you are wrong. I would say, let me check. I would say all of you are wrong, but that's absolutely okay. I appreciate your effort. Let me start with the first word, critical. Um, when I tell you, the success of this rocket launch or this mission is critical. What does it mean? It clearly means that it is important. Don't refer critical to only critical, some patient is critical. No. Critical here means something which is important. Okay? Now, at the same time, vital. This is of vital importance. Revision, I feel, is of vital importance before you head on to any exam. So vital also becomes a synonym of important. Okay. Then comes the third one, trivial. All of us, and let me give you write your answer. If uh, I'll just read out a sentence which has the word trivial. Um, this is a trivial matter. Just ignore it and carry on. It's not worth your time and effort. It's a trivial matter. What does it mean? What can it mean? Come on, type it out. Shravani and Vihan, I see you. You have joined now. Can you both come on video, please? Not necessary. Samreen writes not necessary. Or yes, Vihan and Shravani, please come on video. It will be great to have you on board here for the demo class. You're a little late, but absolutely okay. Try to participate. We are having, we are trying to crack a few questions with the options, and please use the chat window to give out your answers. Samreen says trivial means something which is not necessary. I would say something which is of very little importance, as good as, something that can be ignored. Very little. Okay. So the left out is grave. Now, what is grave? Grave is something that describes that is very serious. Um, at the same time, it's significant in a negative way. It kind of implies a sense of severity or seriousness. Now, here I would say the patient's condition is grave. It basically tries to convey the seriousness of a situation. Okay, so here it's talking about the danger. Obviously, there are people leaving the village. It's a grave situation, a serious situation. Now, I hope all of you have some, a brief idea about all these 4 words. They are very common words, but they can be a little confusion among them. So I hope you have clarity now. Give me a thumbs up. Yes, great. Okay, let's go to the next one. Those who were not able to answer, be happy that you got an opportunity to learn. Third one. Dash snakes are dangerous. Remember, all 4 might fit in, but the most appropriate ones is the one. Maybe the others might require a preposition or some other word to be added to make it a grammatically correct sentence. Yes, Samreen has answered, Pam has answered, Vihan, Shravani, come on, Abhimanyu has answered. Okay. Hey, this seems to be easy. I would not say easy for you all, but something that you could crack, and most all of you are right. Yes, the answer is very few. B, very few snakes are dangerous. Now I can say considerable amount of snakes are dangerous, but off is missing, and that's the catch. It's not there, so it cannot be. Not many snakes are dangerous. Much I will use for uncountable. Many are the ones, many is the word used for countable. So snakes are countable. Much cannot come here. So that is how I'm going to eliminate and arrive at the right answer. Remember, children, as in when I go ahead, I mean, only in this demo, of course, during my teaching, I'll keep giving you these tips, reminders that you have, that will definitely help you. Let's say the first answer is right. And very quickly you press that and go ahead to the next one or tick mark that. What happens? You didn't even bother to go through the second, third, and fourth. But actually, the most appropriate right answer, the appropriate answer was the D one. But you were in hurry. You thought the first one seems to be good. Okay, done, over, next. Even if your first answer is right, it's very important to consider all the options before you go back to the right answer. It takes few seconds, but it will really save you from losing marks. Okay, let's go to the next one. The bird looked pretty dash for this part of countryside. No one had seen such a bird in decades. Yeah, come on, try. Uh, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Samreen, Rajalakshmi, Vihan, Shravani has answered. That's nice to get answer from you, Shravani, Abhimanyu, and Pam. As all of you have answered. Good, good. That's very nice. Yes. And most of you are right. The bird looked pretty unusual for this part of countryside. No one had seen such a bird in decades. Of course, one or two of you were wrong. But remember, there's something called contextual learning. What does it mean? So you would say, maybe your parents would say, come on, increase your vocabulary, or even you find it very important that that I learn words so that I can, get a get good marks in my Olympiad. I'm very good with the other concept. I kind of lose marks only with vocabulary. Yeah, that could be the. So what you will do, you'll pick up dictionary, or you'll go to Google, start learning. No, don't do that. It's not gonna fetch you. You know, don't learn words, don't learn, kind of words they had isolated words. Your learning should be through context. Now, this is how, let's say the ones who did not know the meaning of unusual, or did not know the meaning of awkward, gaudy here means something which is very, very decorative, shimmery. Awkward, of course, all of us know, something which is not very comfortable. Habitual is something which is, the word habit is in it. Regular. Unusual. So if you look at the second part of the sentence, no one had seen such a bird in decades. Obviously, they cannot be an awkward or habitual word, because no one has seen that. That's why it is unusual. Usual means what? Something that you are seeing on a regular basis, and something which is not seen in decades will become unusual. So please, also when you are learning words, pick up from newspaper, pick up from, where you have heard that word in a sentence. Even if you're picking up an isolated word, make sure you learn it through the usage or the sentence. It kind of gives you a better idea, a vivid and a memorable learning. You have a deeper understanding of their meaning and their usage, so that you can use it. Next time you come across, you will remember. So what happens when you learn just a word and its meaning, you really have no idea how to use it, in which context to use. Okay, so don't memorize isolated words always. And that is also going to help you to crack questions like these. The second part, you might say, the second part of the sentence is helping you to crack the first part, the blank. Okay, yes. Sixth one, the ties that bind the family together are so dash that they can withstand any strain. All of us know that blood relationships are very strong, and no matter what tiffs, fights, arguments we have, we don't really break ties, we don't break relationships. Which word does it kind of fit in there? And some of the new words here you might not know, but try to eliminate the ones you know and arrive at the answer. It will be great, and I appreciate you. The ones, please come on video. Just about 10 to 12 minutes, children. Please come on video. Thank you so much. Yes. Try to answer. Okay. So Samreen is quite quick in answering. Think for a while. Think, I'll give you a few seconds. Try to eliminate the wrong answers and make a wild guess with the remaining ones. You never know, you come to that right answer. Okay, Pam has also answered. Abhimanyu has answered. Vihan. Okay, let me give you the answer. The ties that bind a family. Okay, let me not give you answer. I'll tell you the meaning. I'll give you a sentence with most of you have answered for. Most of you have told B. Let me give you a sentence with the word tentative. Another sentence. If you think this is right, I'll give you. If you still feel that's the right answer, let me know. The tentative date uh, of your exams, whatever your preparatory exams, I've heard is January 2nd. Be prepared as you're getting Christmas holidays. So yeah, that's the tentative date. Do you think tentative is the right answer? You can nod your head, or rather, tentative. Somebody says that it can change. It's kind of, you are coming, you are trying to give you, it's something not fixed. I've tentatively decided to leave tomorrow. So I'm like trying to say that it's close to the plan or close to the date, but of course it's subject to change. It kind of gives you an idea when is your exam starting or when is someone leaving. For that sake, of course, it can still turn out to be the same date, but when the person is expressing, it is subject to change. It is not fixed. When your timetable is up on the notice board, it's not tentative. When your teacher is telling you, yeah, I think it's going to start tentatively on this date, so be prepared. Something like that. Got it? So just to give you an idea, the teacher is giving you some date. All of us know the meaning of twisted. Something that is not straight. You twist it. The right answer is tenacious. C. Of course, with the BB words, the TT words, we kind of confused you. When I say tenacious, tenacious means something or someone that is persistent, someone who is unwilling to give up, very determined. Now, when I say someone, tenacious is actually a very positive word to describe someone. It's an adjective. Remember, all four are adjectives. So, tenacious person holds on to or clings to something very firmly. It could be an idea, a goal, an aim, an objective. It could be anything. So that person has a lot of perseverance, resilience, a very, very strong willed attitude. So when I say, despite facing so many challenges, failures, she had tenacious spirit towards a work and worked to and continued to work towards her dream. You got to know the meaning of tenacious now? Doesn't it match to this? So tenacious, something that means it is something that is not going to, that relationship is not going to be, faded, or it's not going to easily be given up by anyone. Yes, I hope all of you have the tenacious attitude, tenacious spirit, all your life towards your goals. And coming to the word A, tenacious. What does this mean? Any idea? Never heard? It's again an adjective which means very, very weak. A little difference in spelling, but has a complete different meaning. Something that is very weak, very thin, very slender. Tenuous thread, which was holding the glass ornament, finally snapped and everything fell to the floor in pieces. Okay. All of us know the meaning of tenuous, tentative, tenacious, and twisted. Twisted, you already knew it. Yes, give me a thumbs up. You learned few words today. Great. The detective did not find any dash evidence. Can be a little confusing. Think well and answer. Okay, yeah, good. Three of you answered. Fourth, okay. And all of you are right. Whoever has answered, your answer is right. The detective did not find any conclusive evidence. Calculative evidence doesn't make sense. Conductive, consecutive means something is continuous. I went to gym consecutively for 4 days. That means without a break. When it say conclusive, an evidence that can conclude or give out some decision or verdict that who is right or wrong or correct or yes. So that there were a lot of evidence, but not any evidence that was conclusive. That where we could arrive at a conclusion becomes a conclusive evidence. Good. Yes. Tanu, Ramesh's behavior today is very dash. I wish he was like this. Yes, I agree. Tanu wants Ramesh's behavior to continue. She's wishing that he should always be like this. Mona agrees. You know what? You try, you give out a wrong answer, then the right answer comes out. That process itself is going to create a memory for you to remember what is the meaning of that word. Someone who did not even try was sitting blank looking at the monitor and did not try, did not know even, that person did not learn anything. So please remember, when you even giving out a wrong answer, you are learning, you're creating a memory to remember the right answer. Okay, a lot of options, A, B, C. Definitely more. I mean, none of you have thankfully used the word itchy because definitely you don't want anyone to continue to behave itchy. Okay. Most of you have told A. Can you tell me the meaning of congenial? Of course, it is not itchy because we don't want anyone to behave itchy. No one wants to answer. Okay. Yes, congenial means someone who is very pleasant, someone who is very friendly. And pervert, someone who is actually corrupt. Um, or I would say of doing fraudulent acts, breaking principles, morals. Someone who is, it implies to something which is, someone who is doing a harmful alteration of something. So it's definitely a word which is negative. So congenial is the right answer. Someone who is friendly and very pleasant and yeah. Okay. Yes. I despised the dash cry coming from the neighboring apartment. Actually, they are three adjectives. Which order is the right order? Give out your answers. Take a while, take a few seconds. Think. Only Samreen has answered. This could be your last question. Please answer. Is it irritating, loud, shrill, loud, irritating, shrill, shrill, loud, irritating, shrill, irritating, loud? Yes. Okay. The answer is irritating, loud, shrill cry coming from the neighboring apartment. I did not notice how many of you are right. Um, yeah. I think, yes, it's only Abhimanyu. That's nice. Good, Abhimanyu. We have two more questions and then we'll wind up. Okay. So you don't have some little patience. I think I lost. Yes. The PPT. Yeah. Yes. However, dash, this is something I regularly think about. See, the moment you use however, it kind of gives you an idea of something that you are contradicting. When you regularly think something, you might consider, or anyone would consider it to be very religious or a ritual or very important or vital importance, critical. But I'm using the word or conjunction, however. So it kind of means the opposite of it. Yes, Samreen, you're right. Others, I've given you a good clue. However, inconsequential. This is something I regularly think about. Now, inconsequential means something that does not really much matter or give out a consequence or result. Or I would say trivial, of not great importance. That's why it's called inconsequential. Your last question, please try to answer. I really only need dash of these pens to complete my homework. This is easy. Yes, yes. Lovely. All of you have got that right. I really only need one of these pens to complete my homework. Of course, very clearly, the others do not. You have absolute no confusion also. The word only itself is a biggest clue for you to answer the word one. Of course, we went a little slow, just to answer 10 questions. But remember, during your demo classes, it's going to be a 75-minute class. You are going to learn a lot. You are going to, you're not going to keep quiet and use the chat section. We are absolutely not going to do that. You are going to participate, be very proactive, ask, respond. Maybe we'll break you all into two teams and have some challenges, or a scoring, something to make the class a little fun-filled, challenging. I look forward to meet all of you in our regular classes. Until then, take care of yourselves. Keep revising, keep learning. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, let me know how did you like the class in the chat section. And then you can leave. Thank you so much. Thanks, Abhimanyu. Thank you, Samreen. That's so nice of you to write that. Thank you, children. You all can leave. Bye-bye.